So I had something brought to my attention, and I'm just gonna say this much, okay? Regardless of how one feels about Twitch streamers, things like this are never ever okay. I don't care if I like or dislike a content creator. What we're gonna be talking about here beyond pisses me off, and I want to know your guys' thoughts about this, but let's go ahead and let's proceed. So we're going to be going through a couple of things right here. First off, we have ourselves an article on Dexerto that is titled, Emiru calls out Twitch's security after being assaulted at TwitchCon 2025. Streamer and cosplayer Emiru was assaulted during a meet and greet at TwitchCon 2025, with video of the moment quickly spreading across social media. The incident happened on October 17th at the San Diego Convention Center when a male attendee approached Emiru on stage and grabbed her without consent. Security rushed in moments later, pulling the man away as Emiru was escorted off stage. Twitch subsequently responded on October 18th, describing the incident as completely unacceptable and deeply upsetting in a statement released on X/Twitter. Emiru responds after being assaulted at TwitchCon 2025. Update, October 18th, 2025. Emiru has now addressed the incident publicly, saying she is safe but shaken up and deeply hurt by how Twitch handled the situation during and after the assault. In a statement posted to X, she explained that the man was allowed to cross multiple barriers at TwitchCon and even in front of another creator's meet and greet to grab me and my face and try to kiss me, adding that he was not detained immediately as Twitch previously claimed. In Twitch's statement, they said that the guy was immediately caught and detained. I'm sorry, but that is a blatant lie, Emiru wrote. He was allowed to walk away from my meet and greet, and I didn't hear he was caught until hours after he attacked me. Emiru clarified that the security guard who reacted in the clip was her own security, and the woman who escorted her away from the scene was her manager. The streamer also criticized on-site security, alleging that at least 3 or 4 other TwitchCon security staff in the area did not react and let the guy walk away, and that staff behind the booth were joking about how they didn't even see what happened. Emiru confirmed she plans to discuss the event further on stream and said this will be her final TwitchCon appearance. I think other creators should seriously consider not attending in the future, she said. I did not feel cared for or protected, even bringing my own security and staff. You can read her full statement below. Twitch further stated that law enforcement and on-site security responded to the incident, with the individual being immediately blocked from the venue as well as being banned indefinitely from Twitch. The platform added that it had increased security at the meet and greet check-in area, introduced more personnel around participating streamers, and suspended +1 access for the rest of the weekend. The platform reiterated its zero tolerance for harassment or acts that inhibit the safety and security of our community. It's not the first time Emiru has faced harassment at public events. Earlier this year, she and fellow streamers Valkyrae and Cinna were targeted by a stalker during a Santa Monica appearance. This ordeal raised similar concerns about the safety of creators at fan conventions. Likewise, other streamers, including Asmongold, have previously warned women not to attend TwitchCon after Valkyrae and QT Cinderella dropped out of the event over safety concerns. Now, this right here is more than not okay, and there's quite a few things that need to be said here, and first and foremost, this is 100% on Twitch. Now, I want to direct your guys' attention to Emiru's statement here on X, because there is a part here that, on top of me already being pissed off about this situation in general, this right here manages to piss me off just a little bit more. Let's take a read at what we have here highlighted. Like I said, I don't understand how he was allowed to make it to me in the first place. The security in the clip who reacts is my own security. It's true, my favorite and usual security guard was banned for holding a stalker's arm to bring him to police at a past TwitchCon. So, let me just reiterate this. Emiru's own security was punished because they were doing their job. Lord forbid you do your job and you get fucking punished for it. What the fuck is wrong with Twitch? Now, before I go completely Red Devil Scorched Earth up in this, I have a few things I want to showcase to you guys in video form, including the clip where the assault was captured, which I will put a trigger warning for those that are sensitive to those type of topics. Please do proceed with caution. But without further ado, let's go ahead and let's showcase you guys a few clips here.
Whoa.
So I had to cancel my meet and greet because of the stuff, but in order to, I can't cancel my meet and greet and not cancel her show because of the fact that the reason I cancel my meet and greet is I don't want to be in the same place for 2 hours because of people being weird.
Okay.
And then I'm under contract with them, so I can't cancel one and not cancel the other.
Interesting. Oh.
So I'm sorry,
I kept my
Emmy.
meet and greet because I wanted to keep my show. Surely it'll be fine.
I'm sorry, Emmy.
I'm sure everyone will be nice.
I don't think that's true. Okay, maybe I shouldn't talk about this. Whatever, who cares? I had a security guard 2 years ago where there was a guy following me around TwitchCon, and he like asked him to stop multiple times. My guard asked him, and the guy wouldn't stop. So he grabbed the guy, but he didn't like hurt him. He was just holding the guy until like the con security came. And then for some reason they're like, yeah, because your security guard touched him, he's like perma-banned from the venue forever. But he didn't even hit him or anything. He just like held him while they waited for like the police to come. And,
what the fuck?
And it was like my favorite security guard. I can't have him at TwitchCon anymore. I was just
That's
like,
fucked.
okay, like it was so sad because he did like everything.
You know, I have criticized Twitch for a lot of things, and rightfully so, but honestly, this situation is one of the worst things to come out of Twitch. Like, whether you like or dislike Emiru, you gotta remember that these Twitch streamers, these influencers, these content creators are human beings first and foremost at the end of the day. So I don't give a rat's ass if you agree or disagree with someone 100% of the time. This shit is never okay. And Twitch's lack of action, had it not been for the footage to come out, is absolutely jarring, and this right here showcases even more so that Twitch doesn't care about its individuals. All they care about is the fucking money and the fame. And you know what is laughable for one of the most infuriating reasons ever is that they thought, oh, well, you know what? Let's just go ahead and let's ban the assaulter for 30 days off the platform. Oh, how about we perma-ban him as well? You know, things like that. Like, initially they had set their sights on a 30-day ban and then they shifted the goalpost to be a perma-ban. What the fuck is a permaban going to do? This individual got away with assaulting somebody for the whole world to see, and that's your guys' fucking response? Are you kidding me? Like, I am so glad I didn't invest a single iota of effort into a garbage fucking shit platform like Twitch. And this incident here reminds me as to just how shit Twitch actually is in many, many ways. And just to add a little bit of a finer point on one of the points that Emiru was making in a clip I showed you previously, the fact that Dan Clancy was there and he was fucking partying it up while Emiru was going through the assault and stuff like that, like, Dan, this right here, like, I've criticized you about a lot of fucking shit because obviously you own Twitch, you own the platform, and you're doing a real fucking bad job of it, by the way. You know, managing the platform, I should say mismanaging the platform and all that stuff. But the fact that you guys were out partying while this shit is fucking happening? Wow. Can you not get more fucking disgusting, you decrepit old fuck? Like, here's the deal, okay? Here's the fucking deal. And I'm sorry. I am genuinely pissed off about this, okay? Please excuse me for being human on this. But the fact that Emiru's security was doing a job, right? They were doing the job that was contracted to them by Emiru. They get fucking punished. Emiru's favorite security guard gets punished for doing their job, yet Dan Clancy thinks it's completely and utterly acceptable to party while this shit is happening and give out like a very lackadaisical punishment to the assaulter, i.e. a permaban from the platform, let me ask you something, old man. What the fuck is a permaban from a garbage platform going to do to teach a fucking lesson? Like, I'm just gonna say this much. I would not be surprised whatsoever if Emiru decided to press charges for what has happened. And just to spotlight this even further, we actually have ourselves a slightly better view of the assaulter of Emiru that is shown here in this clip, in this frame here in particular. And here's the funny thing. He walked out of this completely alone, completely unopposed, completely unescorted, unchallenged, unpunished. That right there should add even more what the fuck to this situation. And here's the thing, let me remind all of the incel fucking losers here that may happen to come across this video just a dislike spam and come up with bullshit justification to this type of behavior right here. Content creators are not for you to fucking stalk and fondle with, okay? They're people at the end of the day, and it just shows even further that if you defend this type of shit going down, well, you just basically self-reported yourself. Like, it's perfectly fine to be big fans of content creators, okay? Obviously, I'm a big fan of many content creators, but when you think that things like this are completely and utterly acceptable to do, whether you are trying to go hands-on on them, whether you're trying to force a kiss on them, whether you are stalking them from hotel to airport, this, that, and the other, you're not a fan at that point. You are a fucking problem, and you need to be legally dealt with. Like, this is beyond screwed up as it is, but the fact that Twitch had such just a piss-poor response to all of this, the fact that there was very poor management when it came to this event in general, all of this shit is beyond inexcusable. But with that being said, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your time as well in viewing this video. Have yourself a damn good one, guys. Please be safe out there in public. It is a very whack job type of world. Thank you very much, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.